What's up, everybody? Roger D. Richard here. And what I have here is my Wrestlemania 30 match card. If I was running WWE right now, if they just fired Vince McMahon right now, how WrestleMania 30 would go with me. So bear with me. I think you'll like it. You know, it's got some awesome stuff, some well thought things, And here we go. First of all, changing the location. It would be in San Antonio, Texas, because I love the San Antonio crowd. They're always into the action. They're always chanting. They're not dead like all these other crowds. So, San Antonio, Texas, it begins with George Strait, my man, my dog, singing, the national anthem. That would be awesome, especially in San Antonio. That would be awesome. So, George Strait sings the national anthem, gets a standing ovation. Okay, that wraps that up. So that leads to the first match, the world title. Mark Henry versus Alberto Del Rio. Mark Henry won the Elimination Chamber, and he's taking on Alberto Del Rio. It's a very physical match, awesome match. They're beating the hell out of each other. And I say that Alberto Del Rio gets on top of the rope. Turnbuckle. He jumps off. Mark Henry catches him and World's Strongest slams his ass to the ground and pins him. 1, 2, 3. Mark Henry is the new World Heavyweight Champion. And they both lay down, they're sore, they can't get up. And that's when Dolph Ziggler music hits. He hurry ups and comes out, cashes in the Money in the Bank, tells the ref to hurry up and start the match. The match starts. Mark Henry slowly gets on his feet. And that's when Dolph Ziggler hits the zigzag on Mark Henry. And that's a 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler, new World Heavyweight Champion. Kick off WrestleMania 30 Roger edition. That'd be awesome. Just think about that. And that's probably what's going to happen anyway. But yeah, think about that. That'd be awesome. And we get a backstage segment with hometown hero Shawn Michaels talking to Bret Hart. That'd be awesome. They're talking about the 90s, how they were the best, at their time. They're having an argument to see who was the best. And then lights cut off. When they come back on, Undertaker standing right there, staring like dead at them and shit. They're freaking out. It's a bone-chilling moment, Just think about Shawn Michaels, and Bret Hart in the same promo, in the same segment at the same time. Ooh, that'd be awesome, bro. Like, real talk. All right, match 2. United States title. Antonio Cesaro defending it against Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes, and Damian Sandow. All feel that they need this United States title. They feel that they need to bring importance back to the United States title. And Antonio Cesaro is trying to be the best United States champion ever. And Daniel Bryan is trying to get that title from Antonio Cesaro because he feels that Antonio Cesaro is not carrying it the way it should be carried. Cody Rhodes is trying to bring relevance back to the United States title because he did it to the Intercontinental title, so he's trying to do the same for the United States title. And Damian Sandow is trying to capture his world first championship in WWE. So they all got a lot at stake. Awesome match, good spots, and I say it finishes off with Daniel Bryan hitting the no-lock on Daniel Bryan hitting the no-lock on Antonio Cesaro. Antonio tapping out. Daniel Bryan wins the match. Okay, so we get a segment after this. John Cena, he's getting interviewed by Josh Matthews, and he's in his Thuganomics gear, and the fans are chanting, Cena, because he's back to old Cena or whatever. And Josh Matthews basically telling him, Cena, how do you feel about The Rock, and how are you going to do in this match? And he's saying, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win this title, man. I lost to The Rock last year, so I'm going to do whatever. If I got to bring the old Cena out of me, then I'm going to do that. And then, yeah, it gets a big pop and all that. So, we lead to match 3. Sheamus versus Ryback. Hear me out on this, and that'd be an awesome match. But hear me out. They're not both faces in my WrestleMania 30. This is what I say. It's The Shield versus John Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus at Elimination Chamber. I say that Ryback hit the... this is at Elimination Chamber. I say Ryback hit the fucking shell shock on Dean Ambrose, and he was going for the pin, and Sheamus bro kicked him, turning Sheamus heel, and then he put Dean Ambrose on top of Ryback, and that caused the Shield to win the match, putting the Shield over. And that led to a Ryback and Sheamus rivalry leading on to WrestleMania. And Ryback is trying to get revenge on Sheamus for what he's done. You know, I say this match will be a show stealer, obviously. Physical, Ryback's beating the hell out of Sheamus because he's been trying to get his hands on Sheamus for the longest. And, whew, that would be awesome. And Ryback wins. I say Ryback wins that match with the Shell Shock. And that is a wrap, fellas. Alright, so we get a segment with The Rock. The Rock is saying he beat John Cena last year. He's going to do it again, you know, with his cocky ass. And he's like, I'm going to walk out with WWE title because I do it for the people, whatever. You know how The Rock is. Okay. We get to match 4. Primo Tag Team Turmoil. I don't know if y'all remember that, but that was awesome when we had the Hardys and Edge and Christian and all of them. Tag Team Turmoil. So they bring it back at WrestleMania. Primo Epico versus Primetime Players versus the Usos versus Ray Botch, Mysterio, and Sin Cara. Tag Team Turmoil, tag titles on the line. Think about that. That'd be awesome, man. Really. That would be really awesome. And I say the Primetime Players pull it off. I say they win in an awesome fashion. I don't know. Maybe bringing back their manager, coming back and hit somebody with a chair and, you know, one of them get the pin or something like that. And I say it'd be like some good spots and some extreme action, and they get a standing ovation for what they have done, put the performance they put on. Excuse me. And yeah. So this leads to match 5. Wade Barrett versus Kofi Kingston in a ladder match. Okay, Wade Barrett and Kofi Kingston always puts on a performance. You know, I love when Wade Barrett goes against Kofi Kingston because that's the only man that can make Wade Barrett look good in a match. So add a ladder to that. That would be awesome. That would be good. Awesome match. Fans chanting all the way through for Kofi to win. And I say Wade Barrett comes up short, and Kofi Kingston is the new Intercontinental Champion. Oh man, that would be good. So we get a video package of The Rock and Cena. You know, talking about how The Rock won and all that, and leading up. Video package just leading up all the way up to WrestleMania 30. Okay, we get a segment with Tensai and Brodus Clay dancing. You know, doing their gay ass dances and shit. You know, they gotta have something for the kids, so they're dancing and stuff. And looking dumb. And then that's when Ron Simmons comes out and does the that damn thing or whatever. You know, and you know, that's the funny moment of WrestleMania, I guess. Okay, anyway, this leads to match 6. CM Punk versus Undertaker. I know everybody predicted this match, but I really do see this coming, and it would be a good match. CM Punk versus Taker. Okay, CM Punk has lost to The Rock twice. He's lost to The Rock at Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber. Remember, stay with me. This is my WrestleMania 30, okay? This is not what happened. But he's lost to The Rock twice, and he's got a lot to prove. He's saying that if he loses to The Undertaker tonight here at WrestleMania 30, he will quit WWE. He will quit wrestling. So a lot is at stake. It's a good match. A whole bunch of near falls. A lot. The fans are going crazy. They don't know who to go for. And of course, Undertaker pulls the match off and he wins with the Tombstone Power Driver. And they get a standing ovation as well. They get a standing ovation from the crowd, and CM Punk holds Undertaker's hand up and all that, and the fans are chanting, and might possibly be the Undertaker's last match. You never know. Okay, so it's The Rock main event. Rock, WWE Champion, defending against John Cena, the Thugonomics John Cena, boy. And good match. You know, the fans are cheering for Cena and The Rock at the same time because it's the Thugonomics Cena. Good match. A whole bunch of near falls, just like Taker and CM Punk. All that. And I say that John Cena wins in a cheating fashion. He hits The Rock with the chain that he used to wear. Low blows The Rock and then FUs him and then pins The Rock. 1, 2, 3, and that's the birth of the heel Cena. Oh, that would be awesome if Cena turned heel. But that's my WrestleMania 30, man. I hope y'all like it. Thanks for the views. 824 views. Keep them things coming. I'll keep the videos coming, man. I got more videos coming tonight. Thank you.